What's the talk?
What is the talk?
Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of What's the Talk. I'm Ryan.
I'm Kevin.
We're back again with episode 2. We've been missing for a little while, had some
difficulties.
We've been going a little bit, but we're back. So let's hop right into it. We're gonna start off talking about the NBA playoffs today. Been underway for, I think it's been like 2 weeks now.
It's been about like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Still in the first round. The Warriors have swept the Pelicans. I mean, that was a good series, even though it was a sweep, but in a way,
Anthony Davis is gonna shine.
Yeah, Anthony Davis definitely got a bright future. It's definitely future MVP there. But I mean, the Warriors are just too good. They had the chance.
Even without what's his name, David Lee.
What? How good they are without?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that man Steph Curry is just.
He is MVP for
Steph
sure.
Curry.
Changed my mind about everything. I'm still not sure if they'll be deep in the playoffs, but they're a fantastic team. They're fucking.
We'll see. The Rockets last night, they defeated the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. They won that series 4-1.
And apparently Rondo said after game 2 that he's done with the Mavs, so he'll be pretty much a free agent next season.
They said the reports were they agreed to part ways after game 2. Even though they said it was a back injury, they basically were just like, they don't want him anymore.
He never really meshed together with the Mavs, even from the jump.
No, it wasn't a good fit. And the Mavs knew from the rip that it was going to be a loan anyway. Especially he was leaving the free agency.
Yeah, especially with Monte Ellis and all those other point guards they have in the bench. The Mavs could actually be a great team if they get all the pieces together. They can actually go deep.
They got one game on the Rockets, but the Rockets are a great team too. So Dwight Howard was eating all series. Mm-hmm. Of course, James Harden was just James Harden. You know how he does.
James Harden was another MVP candidate. But Steph Curry got that title back.
Then the Clippers and Spurs, the next series. Spurs took game 5 last night, so they're up 3-2 now. Next game's gonna be on Thursday.
I do think the Clippers will win this series.
I don't know.
I can honestly feel that the Clippers have
this is a really great series. This is definitely by far the best series There's been a lot of sweeps and a lot of not good series, but this is by far the best series.
It is.
And so far in the playoffs, and I mean, it's just I'm ready to see how it's going to end. I hope it goes Game 7 because that's going to be one hell of a game.
That's going to be one great game, especially with the Clippers at home have the advantage, and I think they'll go all the way. I have faith in them.
It's definitely going to be a good rest of the series. Then we got the Trailblazers and Grizzlies. They're playing tonight. Grizzlies are up 3-1 right now, and Trailblazers haven't looked like Trailblazers they were last year. I mean, they didn't play the Grizzlies last year to give them the benefit, but at the same time, the Trailblazers looked like one good-ass team last year in the playoffs.
They looked amazing.
Damian Lillard looked like he was going to be
the next point guard, the next superstar that Westbrook.
This year. Look like he's going to be a superstar this year. I mean, and now in the playoffs, he hasn't. He had one good game. That was the last game.
He's been trashed since pretty much the All-Star
break. Yeah,
you haven't really heard anything about Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he hasn't been.
Unlike the way Russell Westbrook was taking over, you didn't hear that about Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard.
Not this year. Well, last game was the only game he's really did anything in the playoffs so far. But they got Game 5 tonight. Then we move on to the east side of the bracket. Mm-hmm. We got Atlanta and Brooklyn. They play tonight too.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that series is 2-2. I honestly didn't expect it. I mean, Brooklyn's definitely a great veteran team.
Who's in Brooklyn? There's not even really any
Darren Williams is trying to bring back his career,
but that's it.
Joe Johnson's been playing pretty good. I think Thaddeus Young was a good addition for them. Yeah. He's been playing. He's a good hustle type player.
Though it's my hometown and all that, but I honestly don't see them beating the Hawks.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's 2-2 to be honest. I thought Hawks were at least going
to sweep them.
I thought they'd give them one game.
I thought it was a sweep.
Brooklyn ain't having that, I guess. Cavs and the Celtics, Cavs took that series 4-0. That was, to be honest, that was a pretty good series to me too, because the Celtics aren't a great team.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't have great players, but they
put
players
together sort of how what was it like how the Pistons had those role players. It wasn't necessarily
they don't have superstars or stars. If the Celtics had talent, they would be a great team. They would probably go far in the playoffs, but because their talent level isn't good enough, they couldn't beat the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs are just a powerhouse team.
Yeah, no, they had Love and that new addition of Smith and Shumpert, all that key elements.
I mean, the Cavs are. You got the greatest player in the world. I mean, they're gonna be hard to beat regardless.
And Kyrie Irving.
And I love Coach Brad Stevens on the Celtics. I think he is a great head coach. And if he had a better team, I'm pretty sure he would win a championship within the next 2 years. Yes, Brad Stevens is an amazing coach.
He is a great coach.
He is an amazing coach.
He took the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's why they got him in the first place. He's a great coach. Next series is Bulls and the Bucks. They play tomorrow night.
Probably one of my little favorite series going on right now.
It's a good series.
I love it.
Bulls are up 3-2 right now, and I mean, I think Bulls will close it out this next game, but it might go Game 7. You never know. I mean, the Bucks.
I really want them to go to Game 7.
The Bucks gotta
give the Bulls a scare.
A lot of good talent, low key. Like they got a lot of really good talent on the team, and they put it together well. And Jason Kidd looked terrible last year as a Brooklyn coach, but this year with a younger team, I don't know if it was more because he has a younger team and they look more to him because he's younger, and the Brooklyn team didn't look at him like that because Brooklyn was old as hell last year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett.
So I mean, maybe the problem was last year is that it was Brooklyn, not so much Jason Kidd. Maybe Jason Kidd's really a great coach because I mean he's got the Bulls 3-2 right now.
I really like the way the Bucks.
The Bucks went from the second worst team last. Oh, I think they were the worst team last year.
They were the worst team last year.
Record wise,
I might be wrong, but yeah, they might be the.
I don't know. I think they did lose the 76ers, but anyway, I mean now they're in the playoffs round 1. They've won 2 games against the Bulls. They play again tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes.
I really want them to win. Like I really want the Bucks to win. I really want them to be that team to at least give the Bulls a scare.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they'll be the first team to ever come back from a 3-0 deficit, but anything's possible nowadays. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they go Game 7. That's gonna be something else. I want to see it. Other series, Raptors and Wizards that ended this past week. The Wizards were the Raptors weren't the Raptors as they were last year. The Raptors were a whole different team last year. They looked good last year, and this year, that man Paul Pierce was killing the Raptors.
He had a great series. He had a great fucking.
That man hates Canada. He hates Canada. He hates Canada. He showed it.
You can't look past. Realize how much they hate him like that. Toronto Canada in general hates Paul Pierce. I don't
every time he did something, it was a boo in Toronto. But John Wall looked good. I mean, John Wall was doing pretty good, surprisingly to me.
It was pretty good.
Usually when he plays against big name point guards, John Wall's not that good, but he played good. He finished the series. I mean, they got the sweep.
Now, next round, I'm not really sure about the Wizards.
Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be some good matchups next round, too. But we'll leave that for later. Next up, let's talk about this fight this Saturday. Mayweather versus Pacquiao.
Big fight Saturday. Finally coming after years of just shenanigans and drama and piss tests. It's finally here. Mayweather Pacquiao.
I just remember that
who you got?
It just happened. It seemed like just yesterday they agreed to fight, and now it's happening this Saturday.
I know.
May 2nd.
Time's going down so fast, and it's finally here. The biggest fight that everyone's been waiting for. No more bullshit. No more arguments. No more drama. Who you got, bro? Who you got?
Alright. TMNT, boy.
The money team.
TMNT.
Straight money team.
TMT.
Mayweather proved me wrong. He's really proved me wrong as a fighter. He's probably, arguably, hands down, the greatest defensive fighter and the greatest fighter to ever live.
Ever. Mayweather is
hands down.
TMT.
I really want someone to try to prove me wrong. He's the asset of a great fighter. He's what a fighter is supposed to be.
Mayweather is Mayweather, and that man is going to win this Saturday. Mark my words.
I had Mayweather win as well. He's probably going to decimate Pacquiao.
Pacquiao's been knocked out his last 2 fights or something like that.
No, he got knocked out 1 fight and then lost against Bradley.
Either way, Pacquiao's not the same Pacquiao everyone was. Maybe if this fight was happening
if this
4 or 5
happened,
years ago, then we could have a legitimate conversation about this. But I really can't.
I would honestly be scared if this was 4 or 5 years ago if Mayweather was fighting Pacquiao back then. Pacquiao was a totally different fighter back then. Someone was more agile and speedy, and he's a great southpaw. But I don't think it's going down Saturday. He's not winning.
It's been a long time, and Pacquiao finally got the fight he wanted. The fans got the fight we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down this Saturday, May 2nd.
This is going to be crazy.
TMT.
Crazy.
So, recently, in the past week, there was an interview that came out with Bruce Jenner. Where he came out and he said he was going to become, well, he actually said himself he was a woman, but he hasn't had the sex change yet. But he's becoming a woman. We're talking about gold medalist, Olympic superstar Bruce Jenner, combined with the family Kardashians. Like, this is...
Even though I feel like it's a little bit of publicity. I honestly, if that makes him happy and that's what he wants to do with his life, then so be it.
Yeah, I mean,
so be it.
And that had nothing against him. It's just
I ain't got nothing against what he doing.
I mean, we're talking about somebody that was an Olympic gold medalist. Like, he was on Wheaties boxes, and this man's becoming a woman now. I mean, it's just shocking. I didn't see it coming, and then it happened.
But it happens. So be it. If he wanted to be a fucking dinosaur, let him be a fucking dinosaur.
He is Tyrannosaurus Rex. Whatever you want to be. Movies. Let's talk about movies again.
Avengers.
Hold on. I don't want to jump ahead yet. Recently, the last movie we went and watched was Fury 7. And if you haven't seen Fury 7 yet, I mean, I'm just be completely honest with you.
Please go watch it.
You're just missing out on life. You just haven't lived life yet until you've seen the movie.
Just please watch that movie. Great fucking movie.
That movie is amazing. It really is. It's a very touchy movie, and what they did for Paul Walker was great.
It made Paul Walker look like...
They've already announced that Furious 8, I think they're calling it, is coming out. That's going to come out in 2017, April 2017. I'm already looking forward to that. I can't wait for that, because Furious 7 just left a mark on my heart. That was a great movie. Fast and Furious is definitely one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite series of all time, and for them to go and put Furious 7 out there like that and the way they ended it was great. I loved it.
This guy bought the song that they play at the end of the movie, and damn near trying to kill us. Driving damn near 120 miles per hour in the highway.
I wasn't telling nobody. I was in my Fast and Furious movie. I was just getting back. I was doing me, you know what I mean? Scared
to death.
But yeah, Avengers coming out this Saturday.
Dope. Cannot wait to see it.
Probably won't see it this weekend because the fight's coming out. But I definitely gotta go see the Avengers. The first Avengers, I loved it. That was a great movie. I just love the fact of them combining all the superheroes together. Like, the Hulk is my favorite one. Like, especially from the first one when he was fucking whipping the guy back, what is it, Loki or whatever, was whipping him back and forth, and puny guy. Like, that was just great. Like, that.
I think everybody likes the Hulk.
You kind of can't not like him. Yeah. I mean, he's the Hulk. He's the Hulk. Simple as that.
Everyone else I pretty much appreciate, like Iron Man, Thor, those guys. But I really can't wait to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, apparently he's going to be at the end of the movie.
I don't
know if it's true or not, but apparently he's going to be in the next Avengers. So we'll see if that's real. It might happen. Including Spider-Man, that's going to change the game. Simple as that.
Spider-Man is my favorite superhero too.
You got any other movies?
Not really. I just really enjoyed Fury 7.
Yeah, Fury. I honestly, at the weekend after, or I saw it on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday night we went and saw it, the opening of it. We went and saw it, and that next, a week or two after that, maybe even 3 weeks after that, I don't know, a couple weeks after that, I even went and watched from I bought the first Fast and the Furious. I bought it, and then I went and finished it and watched the rest of the series all the way up to Furious 7. And I plan on going back to the movies to watch Furious 7 again because that's how great the movie was. Simple as that.
It really is. Stop whatever you're doing. Just take the time and watch that movie.
Pay your money to go to the movie.
It is worth all your money.
Don't wait for it to come out. Go watch it. So let's end it with a little discussion of what's going on right now. I'm sure you all know this stuff in Baltimore is pretty. It's out there.
It's intense.
It's
intense.
It's crazy. I mean, as long as I've been alive that I can remember, like I haven't got to witness something like this before, and it's crazy to see like what's going on. Like today, the Orioles and the White Sox played a game with no fans. They didn't allow fans in the stadium. They're playing a baseball game.
Can you imagine seeing an actual MLB baseball game with no fans at all?
Like these are tens of thousands of fans that come to these games to have zero. This is the first time in MLB history that there's been no fans at the stadium while the game was going on.
I can't think of a time where something so serious affects sports.
Yeah, like it's insane. Just to realize how much this rioting and everything that's going to protest and all this stuff that's going on is affecting the world that much. To make it where no fans can come in the game because of what was happening. It's insane to think of. I mean, I don't know. I really don't want to speak upon what's going on in Baltimore because I just feel like to be honest, I really don't know the whole entire situation. To be completely honest, I don't know what all happened with that situation. I just know it was about a guy that was murdered by police, and now they're protesting against it.
Protesting? It was rioting, destroying communities and stuff like that.
It's gotten insane. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Ryan.
I'm Kevin.
And stay tuned. We're going to change the date on these from now on, so What's the Talk? Look forward to them on Thursdays. Wednesdays, kind of hectic, that's why we haven't been able to do it. And, I mean, I didn't want to not put it out on the Wednesday because that's what I told you guys. So, look forward to them on Thursdays. That's a guarantee. They will be out on Thursdays. Look forward to them. So, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. See you next week.